All right, what's going on, everybody? Thanks so much for watching this video. In a couple of short steps, I'm going to show you how to set up GA4 for your Shopify store. My name is Matt Patoli. I'm one of the co-founders of Cometly. Cometly is an ad tracking software that's going to help you scale your ads faster using accurate data. So I do know a thing or two about data. So in this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to set up GA4 for your Shopify store. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, thanks so much, everybody, for watching this video. I'm going to show you step-by-step how to set up GA4 for your Shopify store. We do have written instructions that are available. You can go ahead and look inside of the description. They're going to show you step-by-step, written format, exactly what you're seeing inside of the video. Download that, and you can get access to that to follow along while we're going through step-by-step. What I want to do first is I want to talk about what the steps are for completing the setup. Step number one, we're going to add the Google Tag Manager container to your Shopify store. And step number two, we're going to install Google Tag Manager container inside of your checkout. So whether you have a Shopify Plus store or you just have a standard Shopify store on a standard plan, that's totally fine. We're going to go through the differences inside of this video, and we'll show you step by step how to get that set up. A couple of things to note prior to setting up GA4. Number one is that it is a 24-hour data delay. That means that you can't view data until the next day, and the data is not real time. It makes it a little bit tough for making ad decisions. It's great for high-level marketing attribution, but not for real-time ad decisions. And it can be a little bit time-consuming to export and do all of the data manually to analyze ad performance. However, you do need to set up GA4 if you are running Google ads. That's how you're going to be able to track your conversions and all of your types of e-commerce conversions. So you definitely want to make sure that you do have this set up. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, everybody, we're going to start off with step number one, adding the Google Tag Manager container to your Shopify store. This is going to go across all of your collection pages, your product pages, as well as your cart page. Okay, so what you want to do is go to tagmanager.google.com if you don't have a Tag Manager account created, and you want to create a new container. And then when you create your new container, you're going to copy this code right here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to place this on Shopify. It is important to note you do not need this additional script at the bottom. This is the no script tag, which essentially means that it lets you fire a pixel if someone doesn't have JavaScript enabled while they're on the site, and it doesn't track when someone has JavaScript disabled. So we really, in theory, do not need it. We only need this top one here. So you're going to go ahead and copy, and you're going to go to your theme.liquid file, and how you get here is go to online store, themes, and you're going to click edit code on your theme, and you're going to look for the theme.liquid file. Now I already have it here, but you can see here it's going to go right under the head tag, so you just need to click enter under the head tag, paste the code, and click save. Now it is important to know that if you are migrating over from the Google tag, previously known as universal tag, you need to remove that tag. You should only have this container here inside of the theme.liquid. So it's important to check down at the bottom and make sure that doesn't exist. You can also search, and you can hit Command Find or Control F, and you can look for Google tag, right? And it only comes up here. So that's all good. As soon as you check that and that's all set, we're going to move over to the next step, which is installing Google Tag Manager container inside of your checkout, okay? So if you do have a Shopify Plus store, you will have access to a checkout.liquid.file. All right, so it's checkout.liquid file. And if you have that, all you have to do is just add this exact code there. But since I have a standard Shopify store, we cannot modify this file. So what we need to do is we need to add the Google Tag Manager container to the order confirmation and to the checkout steps. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is go back to the home page here in the admin and go to settings, and then you're going to go to checkout. Now while you're under checkout, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to look for an order status page. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to copy that exact script here, the same one you pasted inside of the theme liquid file, and you're going to paste that right here, and you're going to click save. Now, if you do have post-purchase apps installed, like one-click upsell or something like that, you are going to see another additional script box below that has additional scripts. You are going to want to paste that exact code there as well. That way you can track all of your upsells as well. So again, it will be the same exact code. If you do have another box below here, paste it there and click save, and then you are going to be all set. Okay. Now, what next step we're going to do is we're going to head over to Google Analytics, and we're going to add the GTM container to your checkout steps. Okay. All right. Hey there, YouTube. I want to quickly show you how customers are using Cometly and uncovering new revenue opportunities from ads. 3 quick things here. Number 1, you can unlock new visibility. So you can get the true ad performance based on our accurate Gen 2 pixel technology. That means, no more mispurchases and relying on the inaccuracies inside of the native ad platforms. You can get the exact attribution and easily identify exactly which ads are working, which ones are not. Number 2, you can save wasted ad spend. So you can proactively turn off unprofitable ads before they overspend and dip into your profits. And 3, you can increase ad profits dramatically by accelerating winning ad campaigns faster by having real-time accurate ad and sales data. So what we can do next is we can jump over to the platform. I'll show you exactly how it works and go from there. All right, everybody. So we're inside Cometly right now. And what you can do is you can easily pull in your Facebook ad data, your TikTok ad data, your Google ad data, and your Shopify data. And using our pixel technology, you can get accurate attribution so you know exactly how to optimize your ads so you can make more money from your ads. So inside Cometly right here, you can see you have your campaigns, you have your ad sets, and you have your ads, right? So if we go over to ad sets right here, you can see how many purchases, the gross revenue, your ROAS, your net profit, exactly what the budget is, how much was spent, and so forth. And more importantly, you can even see the difference in Cometly versus Facebook. So you can see here for the last 7 days, you can see Facebook's reporting 92 purchases, Cometly tracked 131 purchases, Facebook reported 4,069, and we reported 6,645, which is over a $2,500 difference, right? So if the total amount spent was 3,100 and Facebook's telling you that you only made 4,000 after product cost, you're going to be telling yourself that these ads are not profitable and this campaign is not profitable. However, because of the inaccuracies on the ad platforms, you need something like Cometly to show you the true ad attribution so you can make better decisions on your ads. And when you do want to make decisions on your ads, you can do it directly inside Cometly. You can easily update the budget, turn it from 25 to 50. You can lower the budget from 50 to 25. You can also turn the ads on and off directly inside Cometly, and that will update inside of the ad platform right away. So Cometly is going to be your #1 tool for helping you scale to the next level for your ads. And you can actually sign up for free and create a free account at cometly.com. All right, guys, thank you so much. We're going to return back to the video. So the first thing we want to do, now that we have click save, we can go ahead and X out here. We're going to head over to Google Analytics. If you don't already have a property created, you can go ahead and create it. You want to make sure that you do create a Google Analytics 4 property, and you're going to hit next. Okay. And now you can just select your category. So in this case, I'll select business and industrial. I'll say small. And I want to measure data across multiple devices. I want to optimize my advertising costs. I want to increase my conversions. I want to analyze my online sales. And I'm going to hit create. Perfect. So what this is going to do now is you're going to set up what's called a data stream. Okay. So you're going to click web. And you're going to have type in your store URL. Now, not the my Shopify URL. You're going to put in your actual domain. So in this case, it's shop.cometly.com. I'm going to call this stream Shop Cometly. You want to make sure that enhanced measurement is turned on, and you're going to hit create stream. Perfect. All right. So now what we are going to do is we're going to head back here. And we're going to look for configure tag settings. Now when you click configure tag settings, you're going to want to select show all, and you're going to want to go to list unwanted referrals. Okay, now what you're going to do on the domain here, you're going to put myshopify.com. You're going to add a condition, and you're going to put your domain as well for your store, and you're going to click save. Now we do this so self-referrals won't display in the GA reports. If you are using Shopify Plus and you added your GTM container to the checkout.liquid file, you can skip this step completely. All right, so you're going to click save. All right, great. Moving on to the next step, we're going to connect Google to your Shopify store. So what this is going to do is this will automatically add a data layer for a variety of actions, such as like view items, add to cart, initiate checkout, complete purchases. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to head back over to Shopify, and you're going to go to your apps, and we're going to go to the App Store. And we're going to search for Google, and we're going to add the Google channel. Awesome. So what you are going to have to do is you're going to have to connect your Google account. Awesome. After you have connected your Google account, you are going to add, you want to make sure you have these policies in here. And you can edit these after the fact if you're just getting set up. And you can click save. You can come back to this page and click refresh. And you're going to confirm that you've added your contact information to the store and hit confirm. All right, so if you already have an existing Google Merchant Center account, you can select that. In this case, we're going to select create new, okay? And then you can go ahead and follow the remaining steps for making sure that you have all of this set up. And then at the end, you want to agree to the terms of service and then hit complete setup, okay? Now, this is important because you want to make sure that you connect your existing ads account. And if you don't already have one, then you want to create a new ads account, okay? So that's something that's super important. That's the whole point of getting this set up and synced up. That way, it's going to automatically share all of the conversions directly to the ad account, okay? And be in sync with your store. All right, so the next step is we're going to head back over to analytics. And when you get back over to analytics, you're going to want to make sure that you link your analytics with your Google Ads account, as well as your Merchant Center. You want to make sure you get those connected. That way it's going to be automatically sharing data from Google Analytics and all the conversion data automatically to your ads account, and then that way all of your events will automatically track when you're running ads, okay? So what we are going to do is we actually are going to now head back over to Google Tag Manager, and we are going to, now that we have this installed, we are going to set up the tags so that we can send data back to GA4, okay? So we want to set up the GA4 configuration tag. So what you want to do is you want to click add a new tag, and we're going to call this GA4 page view. We're going to click tag configuration, and we're going to click GA4 configuration. All right. Now you're going to see here that we have a measurement ID. So you want to go back over to analytics, and you want to retrieve your analytics, your measurement ID, right? So you can go here to the data stream, and you'll see here the measurement ID. You click copy, go back over to here, and you're going to copy that in here. And then you're going to scroll to the bottom. You're going to leave these here, and you're going to select triggering. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is select all pages, and we're going to click save. okay? So now that this is set up, that just basically set up your entire like data stream on your analytics in correlation now with that, with the entire Google Tag container. So now all the data is going to be coming back to analytics. The next thing we want to do is we want to set up the events e-commerce tag, okay? So we want to create another tag here, and we want to call this GA4 e-commerce. All right, and we want to click tag configuration, and for the tag type, we're going to select GA4 event, and then we're going to select the GA4 page view configuration tag that you just created. All right, and then the next thing is you want to select, you want to choose the event for your event variable. So what this is going to do is this will pass the name of the data layer event to your tag. All right, so what we want to do now that you have selected the configuration tag for GA4 page view, this is the exact tag again that we just created. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add the event name, and we're going to add an event variable here, okay? So this is going to pass the name of the data layer event to your tag. So you're going to choose event, custom event, okay? And then we're going to go scroll down to more settings, and we're going to select send e-commerce data, and you're going to leave the data source as the data layer, okay? Now, the next step is to add a trigger to your tag and select triggering. The goal is to create a trigger that will only fire your tag for e-commerce actions that take place inside of your store. All right, so what we're going to do is select triggering, and we're going to click the plus button in the top right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to choose custom event. And then in the event name, you can check in the description. We're going to add the data layer event names below in the description that are going to fire to your tag. All right, so I'm going to copy these in right here. And you can see it's purchase, add shipping info, add payment method, view item list. These are all of the standard e-commerce events that GA4 already has. And we're also going to make sure we select here use the regular expression, right? This is good. This means that it's going to be recognized as a regular expression. All right, so when we have that, we're just going to call this, you can just call this custom event. And we're going to click save. And now that's going to automatically trigger all of those events, okay? So after you have that in place, you're going to make sure that everything looks good here. We have the variable event name. We have selected send e-commerce data. And then we also have in the trigger our custom event that is called, custom e-commerce event. And we have the list that you can find below, and that you also have the use regular expression matching selected as all. And make sure that this trigger fires on all custom events, okay? And you're gonna go ahead and select save. All right. Now, after this is done, all you need to do is click submit, and you can just say adding e-commerce GA4 and click publish. And now these are now going to be live right on your site, and you have officially installed e-commerce events in GA4 for your Shopify store. So you are officially all set. Again, data will take up to 24 hours to start showing. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and we will be more than happy to get back to you and help you out in any way possible. And again, if you are interested in getting ad tracking for your business, getting an even further visibility than you're going to receive on GA4, make sure you check out Cometly.com. Cometly is going to help you scale your ads faster using accurate data, and we can track ads for any e-commerce store, Shopify, WooCommerce, any e-commerce store, website, or marketing funnel, and you can use that accurate data to optimize for better ad performance. So go ahead and create a free account, give it a try. And you guys can see right here how Ellie at EveStar, one of the largest e-commerce ad agencies, they profitably scaled their ad spend for their clients' shoe business from $40K a month to $180K a month using Cometly. It helped them scale 40% year over year. They know exactly where the conversions are coming from, how to allocate the budgets correctly, and generate higher ROAS while maintaining efficiencies. Something that was and still is very hard to do after the iOS 14 update. And what's very interesting about this case study, which you can check out on Cometly.com, is that the product that they ended up scaling up was a product they originally thought was not going to be a true winner. It was more just an ancillary product, and that ended up uncovering from Cometly that this product was selling super well on the ads, so they ended up scaling that up drastically, right? So really, in a nutshell, what Cometly is going to help you guys do is you're going to spend less time digging through data, more time spent optimizing the right ads. So you're going to save tons of time, no more stitching together data between multiple tools and platforms. You're going to optimize your ads 7 times faster, focus on analyzing ad performance and making decisions directly inside Cometly on your ads. And ultimately, guys, you're going to get better ad results and make the right ad optimization decisions based on accurate data so you can increase profits.